Hi, I'm NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a universal read for you guys.
All right, we are using the Paulina Tarots.
Yeah, and Joie de Vivre. It's by they're both by Paulina Cassidy. If y'all don't know, they're cute. We like them.
All right, let's see.
First one, hey, Eight of
Oh.
Swords.
Did you already shuffled, or did you do the
I
bottom?
had the Nine of Coins on the bottom.
I had
know
the Ten
it
of
had.
Pentacles on the bottom.
Oh, okay. So I have 9. You have 10. So
Yeah.
wow. Gosh.
All right.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Look, y'all. The Emperor and the Empress. What? Oh, wow.
and the Knight of Wands.
Ooh-wee. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. When you get the Emperor and the Empress together in a reading, I mean, you can't help but think, especially with the Knight of Wands, you can't help but think like, love, love, love.
A passionate love.
Passion, yep. Lots and lots of passion and love and woo.
You've come out from the past. You've let it go.
Wow. Especially with this Eight of Swords, because that is just releasing yourself from the
Yeah.
past. From the past. From the past into the present. That's a lot. I'm not going to take that many. Oh my goodness, these are flipping real good.
The Nine of Swords.
Oh wow.
I don't know if you can see that. The Nine of Swords.
And the Four of Cups. Look at that, Four of Cups. Look at these pictures. You can see why people like these decks, huh? They're real fairy and little creature oriented, and they're fun. They have cute pictures, and that's just puppies back there for people that aren't familiar with our videos. You're gonna hear puppies, and there's
this,
Kitty right here.
yeah.
He's not going anywhere. But you know, these are our babies.
This one right here is a man in a cat's body. This is my man. All right. Oh, the Five of Wands. Look how pretty.
Emperor and Empress. Let's see, are you guys in it for the long haul? Are y'all in it to win it? Are y'all the power couple? Or is this just one person that's embodying Emperor, Empress energy? Let's see. Oh, I got the Queen of Wands. Look at her. She's adorable, huh? Cute. Queen of Wands. So we've got fire on the table with the Emperor.
We certainly do.
The Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Five of Wands. Gosh, we've got some big old energies going on here. Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords up here. But look at everything in between. So what are y'all having a problem with? What is it? Is this something from outside? Is this just apathy? Is this just little arguments? Is this just a fiery girl that maybe the Emperor is having a problem with? What's going on, y'all? Is this just two strong personalities that are
Clashing.
yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You never know.
Well, it's certainly a passionate, fiery relationship.
Yeah, it is. That's too many. I'm going to take that many. These are wanting to talk tonight.
Well,
I think y'all have, tell me if I'm right. think y'all have a difference in in your spiritual beliefs. A difference that is, it's really clashing. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You're just, yeah, look at this, 4 swords. All right, so, all right, sometimes that can be something that can, it can either make or break you, one or the other. I see that this is not that big of a deal. Okay, now that's coming from an outside person. Like we always say, take it with a grain of salt. We're readers on YouTube. Don't base your decisions on anything we're going to tell you. There's 5 cups. Gosh. This is a feeling cut off from... She's feeling cut off. She's feeling cut off from... like people that she used to know, this idea of the world and the way it is, and rules and regulations and the stability of having certain beliefs. She's thinking about stuff in a different way than he is. He's the one that's that seems to be in control of everything right now, at least like on a spiritual level.
He's more into ritual, into keeping the past, keeping the future the same as the past in his beliefs.
Rigorous, well, yeah, someone who's, the Emperor represents like that law and order, and that means justice, law, and order universally too, so spiritual law too. In him, she looks like a pretty princess who's like just, don't get me wrong, okay, I'm gonna just throw some words out. Cutesy, maybe he's even said that to you. You're a little more cutesy, you're a little lighter, you are more fairy oriented, you're more, maybe you do fun little spells. You're not as rigorous in the way that you carry out.
He's used to. You're not what he's used to.
Not
Ace
at all.
of Cups.
Y'all have a great deal of love and passion between you, but you have this major difference of spiritualities that is causing
There's a difference in age too. In some cases,
seems like it too.
yes.
Yeah. He's going to be a bit older. And he may be having, that may be wearing on his mind. Because, look, he's the one with the 8 of Swords right here.
Yeah, and
Not
he's
her.
the one that's wants to keep things the way they are in his beliefs.
Yeah, look, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Look at this. Y'all have a great deal of love and passion. And the way she's looking at you, Emperor, is the Knight of Wands. But you're not reciprocating on the same level. You're going through a little bit of a crisis of conscience here. You know that you guys love each other, and you know that this person loves you, and this, that, and whoever it could be, male, female, we don't know. You know, every reader's going to tell you the same thing. However, it fits for you. If it resonates, it resonates. If it does, it does. If it, just take it for what it's worth. We could be talking about 2 males, 2 females. It doesn't matter. But the person who's acting as the Emperor is the one who seems a little bit older and is having kind of a crisis of conscience. Because they're seeming like they can't believe that this pretty little Empress is the one that's actually thinking of them in that way. They're not very secure in themselves. They get their security from this rigorous belief system that they're in.
The 8 of Swords.
Double 8 of Swords. Y'all.
Double 8 of Swords.
And now it's coming down on her too. For heaven's sake, Bellas. He's like, why can't y'all just get your shit together? That's what he's saying to y'all right now. Why can't you just get your shit together? Look, we always don't get to choose who we love and who loves us back. This Empress really loves her Emperor. I mean, y'all are actually stable. Look at this Knight of Coins. That's always what the Knight of Coins means.
I would say it's not so much that she's young in age, though she may be, but she's young in her attitude.
Yeah, very. She's a lot lighter, doesn't take things as serious, is a lot more playful.
That's a good counterpart for someone who's so bogged down in tradition and ritual and the way that things were and not wanting to let go of that.
Yeah, he seems very established in this frame of mind, in this, in whatever this person's belief system is really entrenched in history, in their home, in their family, in their own heritage. And that can be,
the emperor, he doesn't think about just himself. When he does something, he thinks about how it's going to affect everyone in his vicinity, in his family, in his immediate family, even in his distant family.
And his emotions can seem like they're taking a back seat to getting things done like in an efficient manner. He really looks like he's battling it out himself on the inside. And now it's kind of spilling out onto the Empress too. She's kind of feeling like, you're trying to lock me up. You're trying to make me into you. You're trying to turn me from myself that you fell in love with into a carbon copy of you. Why?
The Hangman. Because of tradition.
Yes. Whereas before, where there was so much passion, because the Empress was like the complete opposite of the Emperor.
And that's what attracted the Emperor. Exactly.
And now he's doing what he seems to do all the time. And this is a repeating pattern, isn't it, for you? I'm not throwing out every single card because what I'm saying, it's just reaffirming everything that I'm saying. This Emperor needs to move on from this. Okay, so even if you are corporal, major, lieutenant, whatever it is that you are, preacher man, I don't know, whatever your thing is, whatever this rigorous set of rules, laws, and just and efficient and everything that you live by, that's all good in the world and for you, but all you're going to do is kill this person's soul that you love so much, that seems like such a bright spot in your life, that is such a great counterpart to you, and you're going to make her feel like, gosh, this is hard. This is too hard. I feel like a firefly in a jar. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not.
Yeah.
She feels like her light's being diminished. She feels like she can't fly free anymore, and she's losing her passion for things, for life. For you, she's losing her passion for the Emperor. So whoever we're speaking to and of, that's for you guys to decide. I can definitely feel that. Yeah, look at this. Aww. So the Emperor's trying to pull a devil on this one and saying, hey, you need to do like I say. You need to dance to my tune. See, like a puppet there. And that's, that is the meaning of the devil, because the devil's always like the one who takes and controls you through different, only this person's not trying to control the Empress with anything other than, like we said, his emperorness, his rigidity, his staunch.
He hasn't realized yet that by doing this to the other person, that they'll no longer be who he wants.
Who he wants, exactly. And this is a pattern that the Emperor has done before. Okay, so if we're speaking to the Empress, this is a person who has done this before. This isn't the first time this person has killed someone else's life.
No, they've been in a relationship before. The Eight of Swords shows that.
Yeah.
And they've come out to do it again.
Yes, they are not aware of this repeating pattern that they have of doing this in their relationships. They are not lighthearted, farsighted enough, I don't know, psychic enough, however you want to look at it, to reach into their self and see that they're playing out their shadow on you. This is a terrible way to spend time, because this person is just going to get more and more rigid. Whereas they started off with the lovely Emperor up here, it starts to get into like, the more lovey-dovey you get, look, it brings out the devil. This is bringing out the worst in this person. Boy, we pulled these cards out thinking we wanted a light read.
I know it. I said, we were just sitting out back on the patio, and I said, let's pull out the Paulina tarots and do something light and airy and family and friends and
Well, yeah.
picnics in the backyard with your family and getting a new puppy dog and all that kind of stuff.
Kisses and rainbows for everybody. Yeah. No, and that's why they call me Nightshade. Because it's not going to get past me, huh? Look at the Hermit. I'm not telling you anything I don't think you've already figured out, Empress. You already know this.
The Three of Wands.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What have you got?
The Tower. Yeah, I mean, this is coming to an end.
Crumbling down.
And it needs to, Empress. It needs to.
Yeah, just like it has before. Yeah.
It needs to. You need to end this, Empress, because this isn't going to go anywhere, and this isn't going to be...
Not unless you're willing to give in to the Empress demands.
Yeah. If you want to treat him like... if you want to do this, there's a Six of Wands. If you want to treat your Emperor like he's the be-all, end-all, and be very submissive... That's the kind of relationship that you're looking at.
That's not you.
And look what we have on the bottom underneath that. Death. That I'm going to take.
Yeah. The Tower and then Death.
Oh, and the Chariot. It just keeps
You're
going
leaving.
and going. And the Six of Cups. Oh, no. That's okay. This is not the first time. I think this Empress is a special little... sweetheart. She just has a lot of love and fun and wonderful.
Love, yes.
And yeah, I'm going to take it, the Hangman. You just have a lot to offer somebody, but it's not for everyone.
No.
No, you're going to be doing your own thing. All right, so in this downtime, I don't know if you've already left this relationship. If you haven't, you know it's coming, okay? So wherever
you've
we are
already
in
figured
here,
that out.
you've already
you
figured
can't
it out.
live this way.
Yeah. You need to go. You need to be, I think we're looking at somebody who's right here in this hermit mode. And you're thinking, what am I getting back? I'm getting nothing back. I'm getting this Tower. The Tower is the only thing that you're feeling at this moment.
It's just that on the bottom.
Yep. The only thing you're feeling is this Tower is about to come down. I mean, you are feeling like it's the calm before the storm.
Mm-hmm.
You know that it's coming. You know that you have to. There's no other way to do it. Or this person is going to take decades off of your life by just squashing you down and squeezing and putting you in this box. And
they're
it's like,
so into ritual, into tradition.
They're so traditional.
What always has been, always will be. They can't change that. And nobody's saying that's bad.
That's just the way this person is.
That's right. That's just the way that person is, and that person is not obviously meant for you.
Mm-hmm. You guys are, you'll have a lot of passion simply because he met you, and that was what, you're the complete opposite of this person.
Exactly.
That's what drew you guys together.
That's what attracted him.
Yeah, like a moth to a flame. But when you get down and dirty, I know everybody likes to jump into relationships and go, yeah, but we're so attracted to each other. But then when y'all start playing your psychology out on each other and all these universal energies and archetypes come creeping right in, what happens? You get big, fat, huge energies that come in that seem like people are... It's like...
The truth comes out.
The truth comes out. Yeah. And you're like, you weren't like that when we first got together. Well, yeah, I mean, because you only knew this part of them that they were showing you when you first got together. But now we've got a hermit here. We've got a Tower. We've got two hangmans. Does that even sound good to you?
And we're not saying there's anything wrong with the Emperor. There is a place for tradition, ritual. I myself like tradition and ritual. And I don't like things to change. I like things to stay as they are. But
and
I realize that
one thing that's out of place, and she gets so completely stressed out. I'm like, if that's the worst thing that happens today, for me, I'm like, shit, it's golden. This is easy breezy.
But some people can't
chaos,
deal with it.
Which I'm super like.
I'm a Libra. I like everything balanced, and I like everything to stay the same.
everything to stay the same. One little tiny slip up and it's like the whole world's coming down in that tower over there. And there's nothing you can do for someone like that. You have to accept it for what it is, and you have to let it roll off your back. Yeah. Now, some of us can do that. Would I do that in a marital relationship? No way. And will I do it with her? Yeah. But would I live with somebody like that? No. And I've lived with people like that. Believe me, I've been in that situation where everyone's like, but you think too much. You just feel too much. You're just too much. And it's like, if I'm a tornado for real, then if you can't handle me, you can't handle me. I can't change. I can't do that. So these are questions I'm throwing out there to you to say, Empress, it has nothing to do with you.
No.
It's just the fact that this person and you are finding out about each other now that it's been a while, and these forces are coming out to play, and now you can't deny them. It's not like you can fight for a minute and then it goes back in the closet and you're like, okay, now everything's died down. It's like the fighting is more and more and more and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
We're not saying anybody's wrong here. There's nothing wrong with this Emperor, whoever this may resonate with. Some people are meant to be that way. I'm meant to be that way, okay?
And I can't.
And some people are the little light fairy Empress who just flirts from one thing to another thing, enjoying giving love and peace and whatever it is that you give.
You do have a little hippie streak in there. Yeah. You have a free loving hippie streak in there.
And that's good too. Mm-hmm. Both situations are fine for these people. You're just not meant to be together, is all the courts are saying. That's all.
So you need to take this time of this death, chariot, hangman, hermit, and you need to really interpret that correctly in your life and think what it is that you want to do from here. You need to learn now, Empress, because I have a feeling, this is a universal read, but who we're reading for is not particularly, this person isn't going to particularly be looking on the internet for card readings.
Yeah.
She will be. She, he, whoever, like we said 1.5 billion times, however it fits. The person represented by this little hippie fairy, flowery, fun firefly in a jar right now, feeling captivated. You're the one who's going to be looking at this, not this rigid person right here. So what we're saying is, you're the one who's going to have to make decisions on where you want to go from here. Your time is now. It's time for you to make grown-up decisions and say, okay, if you don't want to do this anymore, which it looks like you don't, and I think you've already figured that out, or you're right here. I think you're right here in this hermit right here going, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Now we've made all these plans. We have all this stuff together. And it's like, no, it's ending anyway.
It doesn't matter about plans and what you've done and what money you've spent. That doesn't matter compared to the rest of your life.
Exactly.
It does not matter.
Think about it, because are you going to be able to do this for 5 more years, let alone 5 more months? No, you're going to be aching.
What about 50 years?
Exactly.
Because he's in it for the long haul.
Yes,
if
definitely.
He takes you, you will not get out from under him.
No, and he will do this to you. See that? He will do this to you. And it won't be out of cruelty, even though this is an extremely cruel card, and it's a really cruel depiction of a psychological tendency for people to do that. This person thinks that they're doing it for all the right reasons and doesn't understand the actual shadow at play in their life.
That's how they treat everyone. That's how they treat everyone in their family.
Exactly.
They're head of a family, extended family. Mm-hmm. People look to them. Mm-hmm. That's why they're part of the reason why they're the way they are.
Yes. And they
have to be responsible.
Yeah, you are not going to change this person. This person cannot stand for very much longer to have you flitting around.
No.
They are going to squash you like a little bug and put you in a jar, like I said, a firefly in a jar. And then you're just going to, where are you going to go from there? What are you going to do? You can't stay there for much longer, and you already know it. So it's time for you to make your decisions.
Yeah.
Death, chariot. You need to figure out where you're going to go. You need to figure out where you're going to go. I think you're going to be calling up people. I think you're going to be making some, with this Six of Cups and Hangman, I think you're going to be calling some friends from the past that maybe you haven't contacted in a while, catching up and going, yeah, I'm not in a really great situation. I think this is going to work out for you in a way that Six of Swords.
Be better.
That you didn't intend, that's going to put you back in contact with people that you haven't been in contact with for a while. What am I trying to say? People from the past that maybe were overlooked or you had kind of sort of forgotten or whatever. Hey, there's our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio making an appearance, Queen of Cups.
Yeah.
You've got some
you're
people
gonna
from
go
your
out,
past.
You're going to go out and meet some old friends, meet your old friends.
And the Lovers, too. So we've got some decisions and possible love on the table. I mean, I hate to throw possible love on top of something like this because, honey, you need to learn first. You need to figure out what happened and how you got caught in this.
That's down the road, though.
Before you move on to another relationship. Don't just jump in bed with the next person that comes along. I mean you can, but, take it for a distraction, not for something you need to build anything on. For right now, you need to absorb all this, and you need to go, why did I let my cute little Firefly self get stuck in a jar by this person? Yeah. What is that about me that I let this person do that? Because I have a feeling for both of y'all, it's not the first time.
No.
It's not the first time. You're going to be contacting some people from your past and catching up with people and going out.
You're going to go back to your old ways. You're going to go back to your old ways, the Empress, whoever that Empress represents.
And go have some fun. You need to shake this off. You need to take it for what it's worth. Learn your lesson here. Really look at it, though. Really look at it with that Hermit. Look at it. You got double hangmans on the table. That can be real prophetic, but it means you also need to hang yourself for a minute and figure things out. You need to look at it a lot deeper than you are right now.
Yeah. All right. We hope this helps. Whoever sees this, remember, excuse me, time is fluid in a throw. In our throws, time is fluid.
Yep.
And he, she, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
If it pertains to you, it pertains to you. If it doesn't, it's not your read. If it's not your read, share it with someone you know who's gonna that this applies to. So we appreciate everyone tuning in for this read and giving us your time. And until our next throw, may your moons always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.